Good afternoon. We're here at an unexpected place. As most of you know, I am more of a Disney fan, but I kind of spoiled myself and went and got Universal Orlando annual passes. So we're here today to pick up those annual passes for myself. As you can tell, I'm wearing my Horror Nights unscripted mask. Shout out to LoshTV and SoCalExploring. I will link them below. You guys can check them out. They do this podcast called Horror Nights Unscripted. It's pretty awesome. So we just got to City Walk, and we're gonna walk over to Universal, I think, first, because they open at 9 and it's 8:45. I'm gonna pick up my annual pass at the ticket booth and we're gonna go inside. Definitely checking out the tribute store today, because that's gonna be where I wanted to go the most. So we're gonna go to the tribute store, definitely gonna buy some stuff there. And we're just gonna see how the day goes. It's gonna be an easy day today. And yeah, so we'll see you guys when we get inside. All right, everyone, we are now inside of Universal Studios. That's a long wait. The park technically opens in I think there was early admission today, but Minion Mayhem is currently a 35-minute wait. So I really hope that's not how the whole day is gonna be. I didn't expect to wait in super long lines, but we're gonna go check out the tribute store, check out some cool merchandise. Definitely gonna buy some stuff. But yeah, I mean, there's not many people down the street here, so I'm wondering if it's just everyone went to the first ride they saw. Because if you take a glance down here, there's definitely not a ton of people in the street down here. So, and I don't see a line for the tribute store. Maybe it doesn't open till 8 or 9, I mean. But I don't see a line so far. Maybe that's a good thing. We'll see you guys inside. Walking up to the tribute store. I'm super excited to go inside here. Yeah, there's no line, so it's pretty good. Usually I've been seeing a line wrapped around the side, but it's pretty good that there's no wait right now. Look at this facade. So we got some Mardi Gras type masks over here. And then there's like some old Universal Monsters merchandise in here. That one's a little tough to see, but it's Universal Studios Monsters. They got Frankenstein pillow up there. Pretty cool stuff in this room. Obviously we got Frankenstein right here. Those are all artisan painted skulls. They're $125, but they're all made individually, so they're not like someone actually painted them. The second room here. Alright, so we're in the store right now. So what the cast member, or the team member here told me was that they have the Jack and the Orlando Horror Nights masks for sale, but they only have mediums at the store right now. She said hopefully by later this week, or sorry, like next few days or so, or next week, they should have some. I'm gonna check the Universal store at the front if they have any. If they don't, I'm gonna go online and order them because they are available online at the Universal shop or Universal website. So if they don't have them on there, I'm gonna go buy one because I really want the large and they only have mediums. So right now I've got a magnet in my hand and I've got the Passholder shirt here. I'm gonna show it to you. They've got that shirt and then they have this one that glows in the dark. So we'll see what I end up buying. All right, we are back outside now. I'm gonna head up to the front Universal store and see what they have up there, if they have any of the masks up there for the Halloween Horror Nights ones. So we're gonna go look up there first before we go ride anything. I did get a bag of stuff. Oh, we got hashtag out here. Having a good time here at the park. But I did get 2 shirts. I got the Universal Orlando Passholder shirt and I got the regular one because they both had slightly different designs on them. The regular one had all of the icons on it, where the Passholder one, I didn't see all of them on the front of it. So, but we're gonna go check the front store up here. Hopefully they have them. If not, I'm gonna go online right after this and buy them because I want the size large. The medium isn't gonna fit me. So let's go check it out. Okay, so I'm in the front Universal Studios store right now. I just asked the cast or the team member here, and she said they only have mediums here also. So I'm gonna sit down somewhere real quick and go and order them online because I just saw they put them up last night as the day I'm filming this. So, but I'll show you guys what they look like because they do have the mediums in stock in case you guys wanted these. This is the Jack mask, and this is the Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights one that has the icons on it, and it says 30 years 30 fears on it. So, but I am going to pick up 2 masks while I'm in here because I'm Team Hufflepuff for Hogwarts, so I got to get the Hufflepuff mask, and I think I'm going to get the Universal Orlando Passholder one as well because I've heard they've been running out of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get both of those while I'm in here. Then I'm gonna head over to the Passholder lounge and get my magnet and pin, or magnet and button for this month. And then we'll start to ride some rides. So stay tuned, we're gonna go ride some rides. Heading now to the Universal Passholder lounge to get the Universal Passholder magnet and button for this month before they run out. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. It really made me feel sad to go into that store and realize that Horror Nights is not happening this year. It kind of sucks, but I understand why, and I understand that next year is going to be even better because of that. So, but it's sad seeing this over here. All of you Horror Nights people know that is a usual house for Horror Nights, the Shrek building. So it's just sad to be back in this park because I really only come to this park, or in the past, for Horror Nights. So literally like a couple times a year, and that's literally all at like a span of 2 months. So in a span of 2 months a year, I come, like last year I went 7 times throughout the event. So I went 7 nights, and that's literally all I went to Universal last year, and I literally come for Horror Nights only. So yeah, I mean, so it's nice to be back in this park, but definitely feels weird being here and knowing that it's not for Horror Nights. But at least I got some Horror Nights merch. I just realized the Passholder Lounge doesn't open till 11, so we have a little bit to go ride some rides. So we're gonna head in the direction of like the ET area. Might hop on that real quick. Hopefully that's open at 9. But yeah, did also want to mention that there are a bunch of rides closing at Universal temporarily. Some might not be returning, but they do have a couple rides that are closing down for a meanwhile, because Universal said they need to kind of basically save on some money, so they're gonna power down those rides for a little bit. And as I'm looking across the lake here, Fast and the Furious was one of those rides, which is kind of a shock to me because Fast and the Furious is their newest ride to pretty much open, and they're already closing that one down temporarily, which makes me feel like that ride is not very busy at all. But there's a couple other attractions, one in the Simpsons area, the Barney Show, Fast and the Furious, or sorry, not Fast and the Furious, I already said that, Fear Factor Live, and then over at Islands of Adventure, the Poseidon's Fury, and the Storm Force Acceleratron over at Marble Island. But we're gonna go ahead and ride some ET. I know I can't film on the rides because that is Universal policy. I can't film on any of the rides, which sucks for you guys, but I'm gonna go enjoy some rides today. So we're gonna go on ET now. We'll see you guys when we get off. Well, so far today hasn't worked out the way I planned. ET doesn't open till 10 o'clock, so that's another 40 minutes. So we're just gonna make our way across the park then and go ride MIB maybe. That's gonna be the next ride, because unfortunately I don't really care for the Simpsons ride that much. So maybe I'll just go hop on Men in Black and make my way around the park that way until I get back to where ET is. And there are 2 U-Rest zones in Universal Studios. One of those is the Central Park location that I just showed you. The other one is over at the Fear Factor stage. So you can take off your mask in those areas and be physically distanced from other people, and it allows you to get a little breather from wearing these masks. But it's pretty hot so far. It's only 9:30 and it's pretty hot. I'm sweating. But let's go try and ride MIB. Alright, just got off of MIB. I got a 273, 273,000. I don't really know what like a good score is on that ride, but I was the only one in my car since it was me by myself. They seated me by myself in my own car. So, and I got Galaxy Defender, which is the highest. I wasn't Cosmic Average or Bug Bait, so maybe that's a good score. I don't really know what like a really good score is, but we're gonna, you know, what's really making me sad over here is the theater, or the house that's usually here for horror nights. The tent is still up. I'm gonna hold up the camera so you guys can see it back there. Really sucks, really sucks. But next year's gonna be good. I hope they go all out next year. I'm gonna do a Horror Nights video again, but this time I'm gonna discuss like what they could possibly do for next year that would make it the best 30th anniversary ever. And we'll go ahead and I'll make a video on that. I got a list of stuff I gotta do, but we're gonna head over to Gringotts now and go ride that, Escape from Gringotts. It's always a fun ride. To me, it's just like the Mummy, but wearing the glasses. But yeah, it's not too busy from what people around me, at least. People have said Universal has been very busy recently, like a lot of people. So I haven't experienced that so far. Maybe it's just because it's early in the morning, but let's go ahead and ride some other rides here. And can't forget to go to the Passholder Lounge, so we'll go there at 11. Alright, just got off of the Escape from Gringotts. It was about a 20-minute wait, and it was about maybe 15 minutes, so a little less than the wait time, which is nice. And it was a fun ride. Definitely always liked that ride. I don't know where we're gonna go. We're just gonna keep making our way around the park, I guess. I gotta say, when we first went into Diagon Alley there, it was very packed and people were not keeping their distance between you and the party next to you. So just keep that in mind. As I was leaving, it was a lot emptier, so it made it easier. But to begin with, it was not very easy to keep your distance. Everyone was kind of right on top of each other. But we're gonna head over now. Oh my gosh. It is a 60-minute wait to get over to Islands of Adventure on the Hogwarts Express. 60 minutes, an hour. That is a long time. So we're gonna head over. Maybe you'll try to ride the Mummy now because we're kind of near that place, that spot over there. So yeah, it looks like we have the percussion group playing up here. I'm gonna film them for a little bit.
You know the drill. Here we go. Sure they want to hear that? Yeah, dude. Y'all want to hear it? All right, check this out. All right, let me see you get your hands together like this. Come on. Woo! Here we go. Let's get those hands up in the air. Yeah. Come on, put them up.
That's awesome. They're called the Beat Builders, and I always love watching them when I come. I used to be in percussion in high school, and I was in drumline, so it hits really close to home when they're doing that type of stuff, because that's the type of stuff I like to do when I was in school. So we're gonna head over to the Mummy now, since I kind of got sidetracked, but love watching them. So yeah, let's go head on to the Mummy. Okay, so this is with the large on. It's not super tight. Like, it's not pulling my ears, which was the part I was worried about. But it's not very breathable here. I mean, it's fine. I think I'm gonna buy the medium anyways of the Horror Nights one, and hopefully it fits pretty well. Now we're gonna go over to the Passholder lounge so we can get the magnet and the button pin. So we're gonna do that as well, and then we're gonna ride some more rides. I'm currently in line for the Universal Orlando Passholder lounge, and I did want to say I bought the Horror Nights mask, the medium. It fit well. It's just a little, it pulls on my ears just a little bit. It's tolerable enough to wear it, so what I'm gonna do is I'll wear that if we have to wear these masks in a year from now to Horror Nights. I'll definitely wear it then, but if not, I'll just wear it here and there. But I prefer the large. But at least I got it. It's something to wear, and it'll go well with the shirt that I got, so, because it's the same print. I don't know how long this line's gonna take, but there's a lot of people in line. I'm backed up all the way back here. So we'll see how long it takes. So they do have some cool Passholder merchandise in here. All right. sat down at Mel's Drive-In. I almost said Mel's Die-In because I'm thinking of Horror Nights. But anyways, we sat down at Mel's Drive-In. I drank a Powerade real quick that I got from the Passholder lounge. Hydrate myself. Got the magnet and the button pin. If I can remember, I'll show it. If not, I'll put a picture of it up on the screen. If I don't remember to film it, I'll put a picture of it. But gonna go ride ET, and then we're probably gonna switch to Islands of Adventure. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ride ET right now. Just got off of ET, always a fun ride. Some people think that it needs to go and get replaced with something, but I kind of like it. I think it needs to stay. I think that's going to do it from Universal Studios. I'm going to head over to Islands of Adventure now and see what we can see over there at Islands of Adventure. Definitely want to see the Jurassic Park coaster construction, because I have not seen it in person. I've only seen it on video, so I'm excited to see that. And I definitely want to ride Forbidden Journey, maybe Hagrid's, because I haven't been on that. But other than that, I've only got like 2.5 more hours in the park till I have to leave. So we'll see what I can get done in that span of time. On the way out of the park, it looks like we got the Simpsons out here in the van. Inside of Islands of Adventure now. Looking at the wait times on the app, the wait times are very long. So I don't think I'm going to be able to ride very much. Might just come over here, get the shots of the Jurassic coaster construction, grab a bite to eat, and probably ride Forbidden Journey because that's the only one that's less than 30-minute wait. So I wanted to come over here to get the virtual line, but the virtual line wasn't working for me for Hagrid's. So wow, just looking at the top hat of this coaster, holy crap, this looks like it's going to be an insane ride once it opens. Came down to the US zone down here to get a shot of this coaster, and my gosh, look at this thing. I know it's a tough angle here from the water, but that is a pretty insane looking coaster. Seeing this thing in person is just insane. I'm gonna go walk around the park, get to probably over by Me Ship the Olive through Toon Lagoon to get a better shot of that coaster on the way there. But yeah, let's go and enjoy what we can here at Islands of Adventure. Just walking through Marvel Superhero Island here, and there's a lot of people down here. Pretty busy streets for sure. Okay, so we are down behind Me Ship the Olive, and you can get a real good look of the coaster from here. Look at that top hat up there. So it looks like you can see the launch kind of right over there. It looks like you're gonna launch out of the building there, go up the coaster, and you're gonna do a turn at the top, and then you're gonna go straight down that way. That's a crazy turn up at the top of that. To be going that fast, you're gonna launch up to the top of that, and then you're gonna turn down, go around that way, do a couple inversion type turns left and right over there, and then we'll go behind Hogsmeade over there and we'll get some shots over there. But this thing looks intense and I cannot wait. They're actually putting panels on the building right over there where the launch looks like it comes out of, which is very interesting, which means they're moving along very quickly with this coaster. Let's get some other shots of this. Okay, so we are very close to the track here. Of course, the camera is a wide angle lens, so it shows that we're a little bit further away, but we are very close to this track right here. And you can see there's a track part missing right there. It looks like it ends right there. They haven't added any more to that yet. But you can get a good shot right here. That opening right there, the track comes up through that. So I don't think that's the start of the coaster right there, but I think there's gonna be, if you guys have ever ridden Cheetah Hunt over at Busch Gardens, there's like the launches that help accelerate the coaster. There's probably gonna be one in between that that's gonna help launch you to the top of this top hat up here. And then you're gonna continue that way down the coaster. There's a nice barrel roll type shot right here. It's gonna be like right there. It's very awesome. I cannot wait for this coaster to get finished and we're gonna ride it. I cannot wait. We're gonna go over through Jurassic Park and get some actual shots from that side because there's a lot of work going on that side. One day I will come here and prepare myself to ride this. But today is not that day because I have to go to work soon. So today I'm not gonna get wet, but I will come back another day and we will ride the water rides here because I love them. Let's go check Jurassic Park. So it has been a very long time since I have been into Islands of Adventure. So I've heard that this area of the park has changed so much that you wouldn't even think it is what it looks like anymore. So we're gonna look over here, see what it looks like, because I think it's gonna look totally different from the last time I remember it. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this construction going on over here. This is insane. So all of these beams, the silver beams that are going up and around the track here, that is all gonna be rock work. So you can see they've done some of the rock work up here already. Right in this area right here. They've already put a lot of the rock work up. But you can see the track right there is gonna actually go through a rock structure. So it's pretty crazy what's going on with this coaster. When we step up here a little further, you can see they're working on it right now, and they're actually adding, you might not be able to see it in the camera, but right about here on the rock, there's already green like structure, like they're making it mossy colored, and they're adding plants to the rock sculpture already. And the ride isn't even close to being done, at least from the outside over here where the rock structure is. And you can actually see there's someone up there, and he's actually installing rocks on, or like putting the casing for the concrete for the rocks on the ride as we speak. This is awesome. As we make our way around Jurassic Park area of the park, you can see there's one of the buildings right here, and then there's some steel structure that curves right here. And I'm wondering if that's where you get onto the ride, like where the ride starts, or if that's when you're going back to the station. I can't really tell. But if you see the view of this top hat up here, I'm gonna lift the camera up. Look at the drop. That is a straight down drop, which is very nice. We're right next to the Burger Digs restaurant right now, and you can see, I think the track is probably gonna come up and then do a turn, and it's gonna go back down underneath there. There's so many parts to this coaster. And then right there is the watchtower that they'll be sitting in, command tower, to be watching the ride, and they can see it from all angles up there. got off of Forbidden Journey. It was about a 20-minute wait. I'm gonna go see what the wait time is for Hagrid's, but I'm sure it's pretty long, so I'm probably not gonna ride it today. But we'll go see what it is as we pass by on our way around that side of the park. Alright, so it is a 60-minute wait. I think I really want to wait for it because I've wanted to ride this ride for forever. So I think I'm gonna hop on it, put the GoPro and stuff in the locker here, and give it a ride, and I'll let you guys know how it is when I get off. Okay, so I just got off of Hagrid's, and all I have to say is that is now my favorite ride that Universal has ever made. It had everything. It had drops, it had going backwards, it had launch, it had fast and twisty turns. I mean, there's literally nothing wrong with that ride. That ride is amazing. And I only waited for how long the wait was. It was only about 25-minute wait, even though it said 60, which is really nice. So 25 minutes, I'm not going to complain. My new favorite ride that Universal has made, and I will come all the time to ride this ride now. Anyways, I forgot to go behind Hogsmeade to see the Jurassic coaster, so I'm kind of over near Mythos right now. You can't really get the best view of it from here. I'm gonna go down here to the water so you guys can see. It's not really much of a crazier view because I forgot to go behind there. I was so excited to turn the camera back on, but you can see the coaster right here. So I cannot wait for that ride to come out. But right now, until that ride comes out, Hagrid's is definitely my favorite ride. If you haven't ridden it, you need to come out to Universal Islands of Adventure and ride it, because that was amazing. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you've made it this far, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new and you like theme park content at Disney and now Universal Islands of Adventure, because I will be here because now I have the annual pass. So I will be at Universal Islands of Adventure filming videos often too, but more Disney videos coming soon. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. It really helps me out. We're at 40 subscribers at the time that I'm filming this, so hopefully we're at 50 by the time this goes up. Cross my fingers. But thanks you guys for tuning in. This has been Zach, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.